Is it that bad?
I don't think
he's not going to play softball anymore. We need to find another. Damn, really? He's not going to come and do this podcast anymore. You should have seen his head. He was split.
Well, you guys are crazy. You know
I didn't see his head, but I did think it was a pretty serious injury. I didn't think he wanted to play softball this season.
But I, on the other hand,
scared the shit. I thought a fucking bomb. I thought a bomb went off outside the house.
Like, what just happened?
Like we're being attacked.
So I, on the other hand, damn it, lost it. Okay, I was going to say, don't stop believing. Okay, I'll do my own. Don't stop because I believed in you, T.I. I knew you were going to come back. Nothing can stop you except for those 2 weeks that you were out. So how are you doing?
The only reason I wouldn't have been able to come play is because you're not supposed to. You don't want your head sweating when you have staples in it. That was the only reason I wouldn't have played.
Can you catch up everybody on what occurred?
No.
He already did that. You weren't here because you were late.
Let's just say he had a little incident, and
we'll talk about it after the show.
He's all better now. Or I think mostly better.
Pew pew pew. Which way did he go, George? Okay, so anyways, welcome back. Where do we want to head on off to? T.I.
There's a pretty big story. I think we should kick it off with the Caitlin Clark injury.
All right, let me see if I have a.
So with to play just the girl, but so I had heard that Caitlin Clark had got hurt. I didn't really look into it or read anything about it, but I heard that.
I know. I didn't know that neither. I went into the group text. I was like, I had no idea.
And I didn't know it was for an extended period of time, but apparently 2 weeks. Is that what it is?
Well,
at least.
So it's a quad injury, right? So they say it's at least 2 weeks. She's only going to miss 4 games. So that's not that big of a deal, but you got to also consider that they don't play near as many games as the NBA does, right? So if this continues, and let's say if she gets hurt a few more times, the biggest fear I think the WNBA has is that if something crazy happens this year and let's say she gets hurt and then the Fever aren't even in playoff contention, then the league, I think the ratings completely tank because to start the season, they're actually doing pretty well in comparison to last year. Still not making money, but
I would
they're
say
definitely starting to fill the seats.
If Caitlin Clark's not playing, the viewership is going to plummet. No one wants to watch.
We still got Reese.
You still got Angel Reese. Oh my God, dude! So
she's not fun to watch.
There's an actual player.
She likes to run her mouth, but she's not fun to watch.
There's an actual former player that just said everyone. This is what she said, and I'm paraphrasing, right? She said everybody needs to calm down. So I'm going to tell you right now, when it's all said and done, at the end of Angel Reese's career, she will be the Michael Jordan of the WNBA. I'm like,
she said that about herself.
No. Somebody, a former player. I don't remember the name, right? But a former player said this about her.
No.
And tried to say it with a straight face, right? She was being dead serious. But you know what's funny? She does a great job with rebounds, right? That's the thing with Angel Reese.
Yeah, no, she does rebound.
But
the shit out of the ball.
Here's the other thing. But most of her rebounds are mebounds. You know what a mebound is?
The layup that she just missed.
12 rebounds. 8 of them were the mebounds, if you know what I'm saying. All right, let's get it going. How about it? Bang! Again, there's another mebound. Let's do it again. Bang! Another mebound. Do it again. Bang! Another mebound. One more time. Bang! Wait, you're allowed to pass the ball?
I did see that. And who do you think on this set is really good at mebounding?
T.I.
A mebound?
I think Tony was the leader of the mebounds.
That's definitely false. That's 100% false.
And Ken.
I'm the leader of the killer crossover is what I'm the leader of.
You're the leader of losing your shoe.
Yeah. It was such a killer that he did a crossover.
Yeah, he
that he left his
out of my own shoes.
Yeah.
When you're fast.
Yeah.
So slow it down sometimes.
I miss playing basketball with all of us. Man, we're losing it.
Well, you know what?
It was fun playing the game, then going down to Johnny G's and watching the game as we're drinking.
Yeah,
that was
the replay.
Yeah, that was
replay.
That was good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, really.
So
close,
this quad injury, is it like our quad injuries in softball? Like where we're out for like a long time? I mean, does anybody know? Seriously.
No. So they
It's
said
just a
already.
strain.
They said she's out for at least 2 weeks, right? So
that's how long. Well,
yeah,
we were allowed
probably,
longer, but yeah.
But
She's an athlete.
She's getting top tier treatment as well.
Exactly.
We're not like us. We're just going to lay on the couch and complain on, text our friends, complain.
I got a spray and I got one of those steroid guns, but that shit
hurts.
But I saw a TikTok video that she was at a pool and like jumping around and shit. But I think there might have been an old TikTok
Probably
video.
before.
Okay. So do you think that one viewer right now? Do you think that's Ken? Because we're talking about women's sports.
He would love to
Did he say something kind?
No, I was just saying.
He would love to chime in.
Oh, it's me, Ken.
All right, let's move on then. Again, we're gonna move on.